Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Burnley career mode, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for all of this support. Just as a YouTuber, when you don't get any comments like this, it just makes you question why you're doing this if nobody's actually watching it. And just getting all this support and all this feedback just is amazing, so I want to thank you guys so much for that. You guys don't even understand how much it means to me, so thank you guys so much for all the support that I've gotten. I've gotten like 20 subs over the last day, so thank you all for that. And I want to pose this question to you. Look at this comment on screen right now. It says, forget about the Wolfsburg career mode and focus on Burnley. I've thought about that. If you guys want me to, I'm definitely willing to do that. It would mean more Burnley career mode. So definitely vote in the straw poll. I've listed a straw poll in the description, and there probably won't be that many votes. So make sure to vote, because your vote could have a tremendous impact on, I guess, the future of my channel, really. So it's going to be catered around what you guys want to see, because I really don't care about the Wolfsburg career mode as much. It's more about what you guys want. So make sure to vote. As for Kingsley Coman, he's 18 years old. One of you guys suggested him to me. He has 88 potential. He starts at 69 overall, but he has 88 potential. So if we signed him, that would be great, but we can't afford him. So, jokes. But we can get him on loan, and that's a realistic option. They had loan listed him, so we targeted him. But one thing I want to talk about really quick is I planned this poorly. We only have 10 hours to sign all these players, or get as many as we can. And when you don't have money, when you're trying to sell some players, that's really not enough. I should have sold some players before this. I should have inquired so I know how much I have to get them for. I should have done a lot more preparation, and so that was on me. Like, look at this. I'm giving up Vokes, who's 70 overall and 150k, for Chuba Apcom. I'm just slaughtering his name, and that still wasn't enough for him. I'm getting as much money as I can, but it still wasn't enough for a lot of these players. So I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't able to get all of your players, as you'll see. But we were eventually able to get Chuba Apcom, an Arsenal deal to accept with 3 hours left. And so I was racing and just scrambling to try to get Akpom to accept a contract. So I offered him the best contract that I could offer him. I didn't specify his role. I didn't want to lie to him, but I gave him 5 years. I gave him a good weekly salary for a 58 overall player, or whatever he is. He's not that high rated. And he needed 1 hour to respond, and unfortunately he didn't. So that meant that we were left with Kingsley Coman, who one of you guys suggested to me. So we're gonna get him on loan, and I kind of feel like I let you guys down. I kind of feel like I didn't get enough players that you guys suggested, but at least I got one, I guess. So sorry for not planning this out a little bit better, but maybe we can get some in the January transfer window. But Coman should be a good player. Hopefully he can be in the same sort of situation as Nabil Bentaleb is for us, who we got on loan from Tottenham. And I'm hoping to sign him permanently after the season. So hopefully we can do that with Coleman. But then look at this. Andre Jardim from Brazil. 74 to 94 potential. That's huge. Huge, huge. He looks like a center defensive mid. That would help out our squad tremendously, obviously. Anybody that good can come into Burnley, and he can take whatever position he wants as far as I'm concerned. But Brizgalov said he's healthy. I sat him for this game anyways. Of course, he got injured in the first game, 10 minutes in or something like that, in his debut for us. But in this game, we do beat QPR Ole. We beat QPR 5-4 on penalties in the FA Cup, or Capital One Cup, excuse me. So that was a big win. But look at this depth. Trippier is out. Got a red card, so he's suspended for the next game. We have we're just screwed. We have no depth. But Brizgalov is going to come back into the lineup for this game, so I was glad about that. One more thing, guys. If you guys want me to take an international management job, let me know. Obviously, I haven't gotten offered any yet, but they said Wales were interested. One other country was as well, but Wales would be sick in my opinion. But I'll take it if you guys want me to. If you guys don't, I won't. It's that simple. I'll do what you guys want me to do. So in this game at playing against Crystal Palace, there's the Argentinian Julian Speroni, who we would have to try to get one past. This was a big game because we have to beat teams that aren't in the top 10, and Crystal Palace certainly is not one of those teams that are in the top 10. But it was Crystal Palace who got the first opportunity, and it looked like my keeper just was not going to dive, but fortunately for us, it went wide, and the opportunity was missed for Crystal Palace. And here we go with a beautiful back heel to Vokes, who was saying maybe I should not have been trying to sell him, because he's a valuable player on our team, and a beautiful pass by Danny Ings there, and he gets the assist to Sam Vokes, who tucks it away into the back of the net. And then you hate to see this. Just as a Burnley fan, as a supporter of this career mode, what can you do? You see Brizgalov go down 31 minutes in his second game. He's played a total of like 38 minutes in 2 games, and he's gotten injured in both. Now I know why he was so cheap, guys, because I looked at his traits, and he has an injury trait, or whatever it is, injury prone. And he's going out again. It's pretty ridiculous, but what can you do? And we're running out of depth, but Michael Keane will step up, and he will try to replace the void, and just reckless slide tackling, kick him out of there, ref. And I mean, it always sucks to lose players to injury, especially when it's one of your signings that you made and were hoping could contribute originally, because you basically just spent money and you're not able to use the player that you were really excited to use it on. So that always sucks. But what can you really do? And I mean, this game was full of some cheese. Oh my God, Maruna Shamak. Shamak with just a banger of a goal. Nothing I can do about that. And I mean, nothing I can really do. I can't be mad about that. That's just a beautiful goal. I've never even seen that attempted, and he just volleys that perfectly into the top right corner, leaving my keeper, Tom Heaton, with no chance of saving that at all whatsoever. Beautiful goal. I mean, that's what we're dealing with. And then I was laughing about this. I'm like, oh, what if they were to score again off of some cheese like that? Yeah, well, it happened twice in a row in a span of 4 minutes. Like, I think it's scripting. Like, that's just such cheese. What can I do about that? That's ridiculous. And I kind of knew that I wasn't going to win this game. As you see there, Bentaleb goes down, and the last thing I need is another injury. And on top of that, Danny Ings cannot finish. For some reason, I'm not good with Danny Ings in this game. He's so good in real life, and I just don't understand. And then that's kind of a weird place to call the game, ref, but that's cool, bro. We draw with Crystal Palace, pretty disappointed. And to add insult to injury, Brizgalov is injured, but thankfully Bentaleb won't be out for too long. As far as Kingsley Conan, he was pretty good. I always like that 95 pace. That's always really nice. So we'll see. We'll try to improve him. And then look at all these other players. 76 to 94 potential, 15-year-old. All these are great players. I mean, Tommy Howard, Tommy Boy is not making the cut, but other than that, all these players look really, really good. I mean, this guy looks decent. I mean, for Burnley, he's going to be a good player. And then 76 to 94 potential. Wow, that's just great. Now we're playing against Sunderland. And I feel like every YouTuber, or every person that plays career mode has one team that they just cannot beat. Sometimes the team is a good team, sometimes the team is just terrible. For me, that team's Sunderland, and I have no idea why. They're not a good team in the game or in real life. They just like don't have good players, and I don't know why I struggle against them. And I struggled a little bit in this game. I mean, just beautiful link-up play and just beautiful passing. Just the build-up play from Sunderland there was just beautiful. Great execution. And Sunderland go up 1-0 fairly early in this game. But we were going to respawn, and we get it back to John Flanagan, our left back, who we signed earlier. And we were on a mission to score. Just passes it over to Sam Vokes, over the top to Danny Ings, right back to Flanagan, and he just volleys it into the back of the net. By far my favorite goal of this career mode so far. Just beautiful goal by John Flanagan, our left back. The build-up play was beautiful. And what a finish. Just a beautiful finish from John Flanagan. And it's 1-1 in the 38th minute, I believe. Great finish. And then just they respond, of course. The center back gets the ball and then he loses it. Then our other center back gets the ball and he loses it. Like, look at this. It's just annoying. You can't do anything. It kind of looked offsides to me. Not really sure. I don't want to make excuses. And then I go to let my dog out to the bathroom. I come back and, yeah, I kind of stepped away at a meaningful time in the game. Probably should have pressed B, but I didn't. and we lose that game 3-1. So disappointing there, but the good news is we are not in the relegation zone. Sitting at 15th, I mean, I kind of want to go up somewhere to like 12 or 13. That might be a little bit unrealistic, I don't know. But when you're a team like this, when you have the lowest budget, when you just got back into the BPL after 5 years, I mean, you're going to win it. You're going to draw and lose more than you're going to win. But let's look at the squad report. Jason Shackles going down, our captain. That's significant. We might want to replace him later, but not right now. John Flanagan gone up 2 already. That's great news. I like him a lot after that banger. Bossetti looks like he's going to get a +1 pretty soon. A lot of +1s there, but Bentaleb's already gone +1. We want to sign him for sure. Taylor's going down. I don't care about that. Coleman's 69. I think he started that. Ings hasn't gone up yet, but, I mean, a little bit better there. He has 2 goals in the BPL so far, but I still am not playing very well with him. I feel like he should have a lot more if I was playing well with him. Vokes is only 24. He's already gone up by 1. That's pretty good. Michael Keane, for some reason I was thinking he's older, but I'm happy that we got Brzgalov. He's a good backup, though. Boyd's gone up. Arfield's gone up. And other than that, I don't really think anyone else really matters. But anyways, guys, that's it for this career mode video. If you did enjoy it, smash a huge thumbs up. And keep the support coming. I just love it, guys, when I see all the support. And I'll be coming up with some Team of the Season prediction videos, some Ultimate Team, and, of course, some more Burnley career mode. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next episode.